Okay, so next up is Spiral for no weapon upgrades and perfect. Let's get started on that. This is another one that I think is fairly straightforward in how to do it. And doesn't require a whole lot of effort. I think one up here. I think that's what we want. Yeah, the goal is to use this line over here on the right side and let it pull double duty for a fair bit of things happening here. Get those going. So yeah, the core of this one's going to be really the wheel right here. This wheel is going to get far more work done than it has any right to at all out of any single caveman in this entire playthrough. The wheel is another one that I never thought had a lot of uses until I got to the last stage. And on the last stage is when I really realized just how good they are. And then once I started incorporating them into my playing, then it was just wow. So good, especially if you have a campfire beside them. It seems like they get significantly better. Just kind of finish up stuff here. I should be planting chickens, but or placing chickens, not planting them. If I'm planting them, I'm gonna have a different problem. But we'll see. Yeah, so we just need to get one more over there. So this will be... The right side is going to be where all the chickens are going to be, because it's just convenient, I guess. But then the left side's going to get dominated by chickens at one point here. Alright, now we can start seriously looking at upgrading our cavemen here. I don't want to do this. You know what? You have a use for later. Make sure to get out of the way. Wheel. Getting work done on those cats. Alright, let's... And yeah, let's just start... Actually, we can get this middle one out of the way, because it can start shooting once things spawn in. Yeah. Another thing I found interesting is I always thought that the upgraded fire was just the most amazing thing on the planet. But on a lot of the maps while doing this challenge, I found that even the non-upgraded fire actually does the job just fine. So instead of me wasting resources on upgrading all my fire ones to them, it's just put out a whole lot more of them instead, and that seemed to have made a very large difference. I'm not going to place here. Chickens, chickens, chickens. And this is going to be a common theme for a lot of this as well, that the initial things will be fairly straightforward. And I may be doing a lot more assistance at the start. But as the maps usually roll on, I shouldn't really need to have to do anything, but I think that's known to quite a few people that have played through this and especially those who try to perfect certain maps. You just get to the point that you're just fine and don't have to worry about anything. Right, I was supposed to place these on the other side of the map. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Let's put all these chickens to use here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Do. Because bows are stupid. Because I've figured out they shoot out to about 7 squares out. And 7 is a surprisingly far distance in this game. So the more you can have of these just kind of lumped up, they just mulch like even mammoths. Just not a care in the world. Enough of them will kill plenty of the armored little guys here on their own. Yeah, one map later on, we're going to use a lot of bows to fix our problems going forward. Okay, now we're just placing chickens to feed everybody after. Yep, that's all we need. Ta-da! Another one done.